Hello, Anthony Hudson with you for tonight's game between Gold Coast and Port Adelaide. Tonight, we're coming to you from Metricon Stadium. Probably not the type of crowd they were expecting. Collaborating with me in the commentary booth is Gary Lyon. Welcome, Gaz.
Hi, Hutto. An absolute pleasure to join you.
Tonight's clash between Gold Coast and Port Adelaide. They run on in full confidence, they're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banners are looking great.
It's a true Port Adelaide tradition.
It's a big day for the power forwards. If they can get on top of the Gold Coast defence, they'll go a long way to winning the game.
Well, they've come out in force, and just look at them get behind Gold Coast as they make their way onto the ground. I'm really looking forward to seeing how they play today.
I agree with you there, Hutto.
The captains make their way to the middle for the toss. Port Adelaide kicking to the left of screen. Expectation is high on both sides as we enter the opening round. We finally get to see all the hard work put into place over the pre-season and which sides can find a way.
Round one is always different. It's a fresh start and a chance for these sides to prove themselves early in the season.
The fans of both sides are waiting this one. And here we go. It's Gold Coast taking on Port Adelaide. Takes possession. Pushes through with power. Swallow gets the handball away. Rushes with the kick. Picked off the deck. The ball spills to Westhoff. Manufactures a handball. Boat moves it by hand. And now they're away. Rosie quickly onto the boot. Finds a way to goal along the ground. That's his first. Celebrating hard. The first goal of the match.
That's a really good team goal. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
We're back in motion. Slapped away. Ends up with Fiorini. Off hands from Sexton. Holman fends off the tackle. Keeps it moving. Miller with a chance to level the scores. That kick was pure.
Of course, Hutto.
Gets some reward for his efforts. Gold Coast deliver the first goal.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
We're back in the middle to resume play. Taps it down. Miller on the ball. Doesn't take the mark. Sexton had the pressure bearing down. Gets the loose ball. Ainsworth gets the loose ball. Hartlett just too high with the tackle. Opportunity now for Ainsworth. 40 metres from home. Move it on. He gives it a ride. No issues with that drop punt. Celebrating hard. That's 2 in a row for Gold Coast. Now they lead by 6.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
Back in the middle. Punches it clear. Swallow with a penetrating handball. Ball stripped in the tackle. Finds his man. A chance to put a second goal on the board. It'll be a throw-in. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
At full stride, receives the handball. Ainsworth going to be penalised here.
Fantastic tackle.
Uses it now. Holmes determined to reach the ball. Brings it out of the pack. A strong pack mark. Slams it on the boot. Takes a nice mark. Uses it by foot. A great mark taken there. Wines takes the pressure of the goal kick upon himself. 65 metres out.
Leave it on.
He might kick a goal. Good mark and looks to send it back. Works the ball up the ground. Miller gets in a good position. Tries to gain some territory. Quickly onto the boot. Off the deck. Holmes got the hands free. It's a turnover. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. Guided down nicely by Smith. Ball up in the centre square. One down. Greenwood powers through the tackle. Couldn't complete the mark. Swallow collects the loose ball. Motlock doesn't get low enough and gives away the free. Swallow with a chance if he can keep his cool. Snaffled up by Burne-Jones. Jonas slams it onto the boot. Strong with the body and wins the mark. Chips it towards half forward. Marks now and can send it back. Ellis just kicks it long. A mark by Murdoch with a driving kick. Good mark there. Moves it by foot. Swallow with an easy mark. Good opportunity for Gold Coast to put a goal through here. It has to be a big kick to get it from there. An ideal position to be kicking from. Going for goal number one. The drop part sails between the big sticks. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one. Gold Coast up by a couple of goals.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort.
The game is back underway. Smooth farmed it down. We'll get a ball up. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
Slips the handball to Dixon. Great mark. Williams drives it home from a long way out. Gets some reward for his efforts. Port Adelaide now only trailed by 6. Gold Coast started well and lead at quarter time.
Gold Coast started well. Now it's time for them to do it for 4 quarters.
Both sides might want to work on their defence after a high-scoring opening term. What do you make of it all, Gaz?
Gold Coast are doing a good job at cutting off the opposition attacks. Their intercept game is a key part of their defence.
Cheers, Gaz. The second term ready to get underway. Back in the middle to resume play. Witt gets onto the ball. Dug out the loose ball. Miller soccers the kick. The loose ball picked up. Swallow just gets it onto the boot. Smith couldn't stick the tackle on Hartlett. Hartlett throws the ball away. He heads for home. Just leaves them in his wake. Great goal. Murdoch couldn't be happier with that goal. Gold Coast lead by 12.
He did really well there and gets the reward. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. The Power need to find the ball more. If they can get their hands on the ball, then they can start to create some chances.
And the mark will be paid. Joyce moves it now. Miles coming on. We'll get a stoppage. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Hanley gets on the end of this. Chips it towards half forward. Marked by Wright. Keeps moving. Out on the full. Jonas puts it on the boot. Marks that ball uncontested. Looks up with the kick. Does well to cut off the kick. 25 metres out. Going for goal number one. Brilliant stuff. And he puts it through. Dave loves that goal. This son's leading by 3 goals.
That's a really good team goal. A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. Port Adelaide haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Collects the loose ball. Linking by hand. He just throws that ball. Greenwood looks to convert this opportunity. 40 metres out. Move it on. He decides to go for home. That looked great. What a goal. Greenwood celebrating hard. 24 points the difference.
That came off the back of some good work further up the ground. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. Port Adelaide haven't been in control. They've given up way too many uncontested marks and are letting the opposition set the pace.
Goes for territory. Soccers it forward. Fiorini pushes through with power. Ineffective handball. Westhock shows some physicality. Missed the target. Weller wins the foot race. Scoops up the ball. Miles gets on the end of this. Moves the ball by foot. Putting his skills on display. Lemon lobs the handball. The ball ends up with Greenwood. 40 metres out. Okay. He goes it alone. Oh, what about that? That was really special. He's got a couple now. Starting to get into this game. Congratulated by his teammates.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. Port Adelaide are actually on top in the contested possessions. They just need to convert that dominance into scoreboard pressure. Gold Coast are making the most of their ruck dominance. It's one area of their game that seems on top here. Great tackling there, Hutto.
Ebert charges with intent. Doing well to intercept that kick.
A great defensive effort.
Uses it now. Mops up the loose ball. Going for goal number one. That kick hits the post. Port Adelaide reduce the margin. Unsure of their next move. Thompson decides to go to himself. Goes for a run. Gets into a good position to take that. Fiorini kicks it. Kicks hurriedly. Day just gets a boot to it. Hartlett goes off the ground. Kicks out of the congestion. Drops the ball. Right, just through it. Puts it on the boot. Takes that one strongly. Hacks it forward. The umpire calls for the ball now. Anything Port Adelaide looking to redeem themselves in the second half. They trail by 29.
Gold Coast have had a solid first half and will look to show more of the same in the second. Gold Coast are taking advantage of their ruckman's ability. It gives them first use at the stoppages and forcing the opposition to defend.
Greenwood having an impact right now.
He's the most dominant player on the ground at the moment.
The game promises plenty. We have a big second half coming up. We're set to go at the start of the third quarter. Umpire ready to resume play. Witt thrashes it. Rushes with the kick. Intercepted. Witt won himself a free. Looks to move it by foot. Right, does well to mark. Gold Coast would love to make the most of this opportunity. Going for goal number one. Unbelievable. And they put it through. He loved that one. The lead is now 35.
That's a really good team goal. He did really well there and gets the reward.
The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. He has the ball. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Ball gets cut off. Thompson getting in on the act. A chance for Swallow. Just put it on the boot. Fiorini marks uncontested. Elects to kick. Holman grabs that one. Kicks hurriedly. Sexton takes a strong mark. Sinks the slipper into it. Marks all alone. So what can Gold Coast do with this opportunity in front of goal? Holman going for number one. Drop punt straight through the middle. Increase their lead. His teammates rush over. Gold Coast doing well at the moment.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
About to resume hostilities.
It's been a clearance game, and right now Gold Coast are on top in that area.
Hits the target by hand. The ball is turned over. Watts was taken high in the tackle. Decides to kick. Coughed up by Wines. The ball in the hands of Burton. Dug it out. Bowes dishes it off. Goes with the kick. Good mark by Wright. Puts boot to ball. Greenwood gains possession. Gets a quick kick away. Great grab. Handballs to no one in particular. Miller winning plenty of the ball.
He just keeps finding the footy. They just need to find a way to work back into the game right now. Gold Coast are getting first use from their ruckman.
Uses it by foot. Miller slams it onto the boot. Rockcliffe doesn't take the mark. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He needs to find a way into this game.
Off hands. The ball mopped up. Witt aims for his man on the ground. Here's Swallow. A drop punt through the goals. Puts his second on the board. This one gives them a bigger lead. He's excited about that one.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. The power just can't seem to retain possession of the footy. They're getting outmarked all over the ground and as a result find themselves losing this contest.
Flicks with hands, is in his possession. Going for number one. Sends it home. A much-needed goal for Port Adelaide. Look at them celebrate that effort. Margin in a really tricky situation.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement.
The game is back underway. Tap down, takes possession, just manufactures what he could. Wins the race to the ball. Well taken at ground level. Burgoyne with quick hands. He's got the football now. Dixon with the ball. Goes by foot. Carefully rushes it across the line. Looking for options now. Bowes decides to go to himself. Kicks it out of the back half. Takes a simple grab. Miller moves it by hand. He gains possession. He's got the footy in his hands. Joyce gets on the end of that handball. Fiorini didn't mark it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
Picked up by Miles. Clear free. Just put both hands in the back. Slams it on the boot. Witts did well to win that ball. 50 metres from home. Should be relatively straightforward from here. A mighty effort from there, and it's a goal. Smiles all round. Now they lead by 46.
Gold Coast have managed to rack up a big number of marks, and it's easy to see why they're leading this match.
We head into the final term with Gold Coast 66 playing Port Adelaide 20.
The Suns will be looking to not only hold their lead, but they want to put this beyond doubt early and run away with a big win.
A high-scoring third term sees opportunity for both sides heading into the final quarter. Let's have a closer look at the stats.
Port Adelaide can't get their hands to the footy if they can win more of the ball than they can get back into this one.
Thank you, Gaz. Time to find out what happens in this final term.
They need to get a move on if they're going to win from here.
Witts won it down. Winds now. Gains some territory. It'll be a ball up on the outer wing.
There's not too much going on out there at the moment.
Gathered by Westhoff. Hurried kick. Sutcliffe found some space and marked.
Gold Coast just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Move it on. Massive kick here. They need to convert this opportunity. The margin's big, but there should be enough time left to play. Teammates break for him. Right, looking to track down the footy. Thumped clear, using every ounce of energy he has left. The kick towards goal. Port Adelaide behind by 44. Thompson to kick it in. Plays onto himself. With a driving kick. Good body work to win the mark. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far. Looking to kick goal number 2. He couldn't hang on. Bowes goes off the ground. Witt picks it up. Right, running off for a break. There'll be a ball up close to goal. Witt thumps it forward. He's worked hard and probably needs a chance to rest. He sums up the situation and delivers.
No doubt about it.
He's enjoying that goal. Port Adelaide still hopeful of reducing this margin.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. Port Adelaide need to be more efficient with their ball use. They've allowed the opposition too much influence from intercept marks.
Intercepts the ball well.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Gold Coast forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot. Hold on to the ball for a few moments and just take the sting out of the game.
Going for goal number 1. Joyce sends it through the big sticks for a goal. Pretty happy with that one. 44 points the difference.
Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. The power haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Weller can create on the turnover. Couldn't quite with the mark. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's having a real quiet match, Hutto.
He flicks it over. Bowes made a meal of that one. Taken well at ground level by Motlop. Racking up possessions now. Hands it out to open space. Missed the target. He pops through the goal. And that goal keeps some hope alive. Watts loved kicking that one. A difficult task to recover from here.
He did really well there and gets the reward. This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive. Port Adelaide are allowing the opposition too much room on the outside. They need to close them down faster once they break away.
Over the top of the pack. Weller works the ball up the ground. A race for the loose ball. He has the ball. With the ball is Jonas. Finds a target. Got boot to ball. They chase after the loose ball. Just put his hands in the back of the opponent, and it's a free. Moves it by foot. Nice mark under pressure. Westhoff slick with the hands. Cleanly picked up. Handball's out into space. We've got a whistle. Westhoff goes with the kick. Rosie will be upset with that. We'll get the ball tossed back into play. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
Sutcliffe earns a free kick. Marking in space was Rosie. Hooks the kick. A goal there. Could have got them going. They'll have to play it perfectly from here to get over the line. Thompson plays it to himself. Bangs it on the boot now. Miles has it.
Gold Coast are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult.
Port Adelaide fans leave disappointed today. Their team just not up to scratch. What were your thoughts on the match, Gaz?
Just a really poor performance. They would have expected a better result given the effort we've seen them have recently.
We play to win the flag for you. Fight, fight, fight till we hold on. If not, run, run, run all the way.
At the final siren. It's Gold Coast defeating Port Adelaide 72-35. Well, that's all we have time for. Thanks for joining us. Thank you, Gaz.
It was great to be here, Hutto. I'll be back next time.